We've all done it. Opened the fridge, winced at what's lurking inside, and started the purge.
A third to 50% of food waste being attributed to consumers.
Labels have become something of a fear factor. In the kitchen, we live by, when in doubt, throw it out, not understanding the meaning of best before or sell by.
We find that those dates refer to the peak quality of the food. You can still eat it after that date in most cases.
Canadians throw out 2.38 million tons of food every year. The average American, about 400 pounds a year. That works out to 1,300 calories a day. Roughly 1.3 billion tons of food waste is created every year around the world, worth nearly $680 billion in industrialized countries and $310 billion in developing countries.
There are economic drivers that should make us stop wasting and losing this food. There's environmental drivers and there's social drivers.
Take, for instance, packaging. Retailers push 2-for-1 sales to get products off the shelves. But buying more usually results in eating less. So the extra food and its wrapping gets tossed.
We overproduce in Canada and globally, and we do that because we've really lost the intrinsic value of food.
This is the opposite of waste not, want not. Huge amounts of resources are needed to grow and distribute the food we ultimately throw out. And while getting rid of that food might leave your fridge clean, what it does to the atmosphere is a nightmare.
If food waste were its own country, it would be the third largest country in terms of greenhouse gas emissions.
As food breaks down, it releases methane gas, and with so much of it piling up, the entire world feels the impact.
If it were its own sector of the economy, it would be the second largest sector of the economy after after transportation in terms of its share of greenhouse gas emissions.
The UN Sustainable Development Goals would halve consumer and retail food waste by 2030. Efforts in Canada will be undertaken by the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change in conjunction with both the U.S. and Mexican governments.
We can't do it right unless we're all measuring it the same way.
And with holiday season fast approaching, think twice about your menu.
Buy less. It's really not complicated. Buy less.
Otherwise, we may have to rethink the meaning of junk food. Reggie Cicchini, Global News, Washington.